Hey Kenyans, Kenyans. At times we must be open to be speaking the truth here. As I promised yesterday, and even today in the morning, I even targeted the CS for internal security and all security apparatus in the country. We must speak the truth, guys. This is our country. And if you don't understand, don't question. If you don't understand what you are saying, don't question. Chike Malema is a naturalist by profession. And if you don't know what a naturalist, my area of concern is conservation. And listen, guys, the insecurity in northern part of the country are caused by Urugus. I'm a native, I'm era native who speaks the truth for the country. Wale wazungu ambao wako northern part of this country are the ones bringing insecurity in this country. I don't know whether NSIS knows that. I'm taking you to the point. I'm taking you one by one to the point. Who are these wazungus in northern part of Kenya? This is a group of people who were left behind after the government of Kenya banned game hunting in 1977. When the government of Kenya, you know, that time, mzungu akiua mnyama, yeye ni professional hunter. But when an African kills an animal, ni poacher. So when the government came in na kusimamisha mambo na game hunting, how they retreated to big conservancies in the northern part of this country. Listen, the conservation sector in this country is being colonized. And this is where the government wanna avoid kuongelea, because I don't know who is benefiting from this business. I will take you one by one. Listen carefully, because this is the area of my concern. Today, I'm not talking Tanga politics. Today, I'm not talking DP Ruto's politics. This is a pure side of my profession. The Urugus or Wazungu wale wako Laikipia towards the Marsabit are the ones wreaking havoc of insecurity in our country. One by one. This sector of conservation, our wazungu wenyewe, like the Leo Conservancy, the Olpacheta Conservancy, or a lot of these conservancies, the Muki Ranch, all these conservancies, they are not doing business, tourism business. They are doing what we call wildlife trade. Kazi yao ni kuuza wanyama wetu. Wanauza ng'ombe, wanauza wanyama wetu kama ng'ombe yao. They are selling our animals, our wild animals, like their animals or like domestic animals. I will take you from the top to where they are causing insecurity, like now rustling. Are they sponsoring rustling? Are they sponsoring politicians? Listen, and I've been asking people, what are the input? Why is serikali ya Kenya? Because these people does not pay tax to this country. They are not paying that tax. Lewa everywhere. Yani, they have been exempted. They are not paying tax while Kenyans were paying tax. These people are not paying tax. What is the input economically and politically in this country? Listen, the same people, and I said they are sponsoring militias. Yes. They are giving them bullets. Yes. Let's go to the point. For them to have big conservancies, they must do what we call destocking. Destocking comes in two ways. You can sponsor cattle rustling to reduce a number of population of animals from a certain area. Alafu sasile ng'ombe imeenda chini, hawa jamaa they come in terms of conservation kupitia what we call CBOs. It now area imekuwa Navita, let us make it buffer zone, let us make it a conservation area to employ your youth, to employ everyone. Listen, they will end up taking the land. Can you tell me how NRT, the Northern Rangeland Trust, can you tell me how they succeeded broking land or acquiring land? Now in Kenya, they own over 85 million, almost a quarter of this country. And the bigger picture here is Prince William. Prince William owns what we call Tusker Trust. Tusker Trust. And Prince William is championing for protection and conservation of elephants. That's a big lie. That's a big lie. Prince William is to be blamed for all these things. Prince William, I'm saying, Europe. Prince William owns an organization called Tusker Trust. Tusker Trust gives out money to what we call the Nature Conservancy. From the Nature Conservancy, the money comes down to what we call the Northern Rangeland Trust. The Northern Rangeland Trust kazi yake ni kubroga land from communities alafu wachukue wafence itiwe ya conservancy. These are the people who are selling our animals outside this country. These are the people who are taking ivory, killing our animals in these conservancies and selling. And that's why Europe is leading kwa mambo na ivory. Number 2 in USA, number 3 in China. Because most of the people owning conservancies in Africa are from Europe. And Europe is leading in ivory trade. Atujafika mambo ya security. I will tell you why, how they sponsor insecurity. Kusponsor wakora, wakuja wapiga watu kuiba ng'ombe. And for what reason? Nani hao wazungu wako Laikipia. Even leaders, I will come to you. There are some leaders who are sponsored by the same crooks. Wako assembly, wako national assembly, wako counties, and if these things happens, they are keeping quiet. This is a serious matter. Even Atembe is dreaming. Ajui. I'm just giving you facts here. Now Prince William. Let's go back to Prince William. Prince William has a home at Lewa Downs pale ndani. Akuna nyumba yake pale. Pale Lewa Downs kuna private international airport. What is the work of this thing? Hii airport ni ya nini? Whenever Prince William comes to Kenya, he lands at Lewa. He's not landing at JKIA. He's not landing at JKIA. Hata kama sijui ni kwa nini JKIA, it's a very international whatever, lakini pale Lewa sababu pale iko shida. Today, if you go to Amsterdam Zoo, if you go to Australian Zoo, if you go to American Zoo, kuna wanyama wetu ambao only found in Kenya, but inapatikana outside this country. If you ask KWS how they made their way there, they don't even know. Tuelewane? The issue of the gravy zebra. Gravy zebra is it's a critically endangered species according to the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Only found in the northern part of Kenya, and there are less than 5,000 in the whole world. But gravy zebra you will find in America, utapata Europe, utapata Russia, utapata Australia, who are taking these animals to the zoos. Fact. Kuna ndege ina land pale Lewa na kuchukua wanyama bwana, na kuchukua wanyama kwenda kuuza nje kwa zoo. The reticulated giraffes only found in the northern part of Kenya. How are they finding their way out of this country to Europe, to Australian Zoo, to Amsterdam Zoo, to American Zoo? Animals only found in Kenya are outside this country. Who are selling these animals? I'm asking. That's my question. The Rothschild giraffe, which used to be called the Baringo giraffe. Nana anachukua wanyama wetu nje ya nchi hii, and they are only endemic, only found in Kenya. Who are taking these animals? KWS do not know. If you go to KWS today, And it's a fact. Go to KWS today, from January last year mpaka December. Waulize, how many elephants, orphans ya watoto ya elephants, how many were rescued? Watakwambia maybe 10. If you go to the Shedrick and the Reteti Elephant Sanctuary, you will find more than 50. Kwani ni wamama elephants wanawawa, ndio maana wanapelekwa kwa orphanage. And by the end of the day, hawa wanyama wakikuwa wakubwa, because wengine they even training how to play football. Those are candidates, zoo candidates. Wanapeleka pale kuchezeshwa mpira, ikifika mahali ndege inatoa pale lewa. Inawekwa ndege, kuna ndege ya mzigo huwa inatoa pale. Inawekwa mzigo, ndovu ambaye amechezeshwa mpira inapelekwa nje ya nchi. Because these people are protected. Let us now go back to how these people sponsor wrestling in this country. Masai Samburus are suffering. And I want to say this. Samburus are suffering. Samburus are suffering. These people do this talking in two ways. Kuna wakati pale Ngurnet, the sites of Marsabit, kuna soko ya female cows. Walikuwa nanunua female cow over 150,000 shillings. My friend, if you have female cows, around 10 female cows in your home and 2 bulls, you will sell them thinking you will buy another cows. My friend, you are ending up having no cows and the space is there. So wakati wamenunua ng'ombe kabisa na kupeleka kwa ranches yao ndio wachinje wauze Saudi Arabia kama nyama, wanakuja sasa kusema okay, can we negotiate, we have this space, because these people identify where resources are, where grass are. Sasa ile sasa mmepunguza, mmeuza the female cows because hakuna, hakuna hiyo kisasa ya ng'ombe wengine. They take the land. Number 2, mukikuwa ngumu kuuza, they will sponsor wrestling. Give them all the bullets. Bullets are coming from NRA, from America. Those bullets are coming from outside this country. The Rangers, these people, what are militias? They are not even Rangers, they are militias. They are more than even the Kenya we have in this country. Because wanaenda Manyani pale, kama scouts, they are going for 3 months, Manyani, for 3 months. And then wakirudi kwa conservancies, those training them there are foreign military men. They are equipped and they're radicalized to go against the communities they are coming from. And if they have identified a place mahali kuna resources, they will sponsor wrestling. Ng'ombe itolewe area hiyo yote, mukilia munawacha, inakuwa buffer zone. Mwisho wanarudi tu hapo chini kwa counties. Kukus Conservancy in Baringo tulipoteza namna hiyo. They came the same way. Tukens were fighting with Pokot. Watu wakatoroka. Space ikapatikana, ikawekwa kama buffer zone. They came in. The Northern Rangeland Trust, the broker NGO headquarters iko pale Lewa Downs in Laikipia in Isiolo. Wakakuja wakasema, now hapa hakuna mtu anakaa because it is a danger zone. Can we make it to be a conservation area? Yes, we will go to employ your kids. These people, they are not doing tourism business. They are just after land. And that is now this organization being sponsored by Prince William. That is where the money are coming from. Whenever you see Prince William coming to Kenya, he is not coming to do anything. He is coming to collect trophies. Whenever you see Prince William going to Namibia, Botswana, mbona asiende Uganda, ama mbona asiende Senegal, mbona asiende Chad, mbona asiende Egypt, mbona asiende Libya? He goes where ivory are, game trophies are. And that is the work of Prince William. The Tuskegee Trust, it is also unapata first lady of this country. Anasema Prince William does conservation of elephants. No, that's a big no. Prince William, whenever you see Prince William coming to Kenya or Africa, is coming to collect game trophies like ivory, rhino horns and everything. And that is why Europe is leading kwa mambo na ivory. Sasa iko hivi. I have seen people crying. I have seen the government crying. I have seen kila mtu analia. Unalia nini, my friend, if this thing is sponsored from abroad? Yeah, Vicky Money, you don't know. Prince, and yes, of course. Okay, wale waelewa sababu wameingia saizi. Prince William owns an organization called Tusker Trust. Tusker Trust pumps money to what we call the Nature Conservancy. The Nature Conservancy in Kenya. There is a lady who was working at KWS. She's now the CEO of the Nature Conservancy. The Nature Conservancy, na mzee wa hiyo mama, mzee huyu mama anaitwa Omar, is the one advising Balala in Mombasa. So conservation sector in this country is dead. So Prince William owns Tusker Trust. Tusker Trust inatoka pale, inakuja the Nature Conservancy. The Nature Conservancy bums money to what to call the broker land, the broker NGO ya kubrok land from communities. That's what we call the Nature Conservancy. Nani wakora, they are coming with sweet words, sweet, and the CEO ni Msamburu. That guy must tell us the truth. Kuja kunyang'anya NRT, the Northern Rangeland Trust. Wanakuja kunyang'anya watu mashamba. Just, yani imagine, they fuel conflict, people fighting for people to, and they know how to identify these areas. They identify where the grass are, where water are, alafu minerals. All those things. Wakipata namna hiyo, they must sponsor. Mukilimwa, mutatoka. And then mukuje sasa, they come using what we call CBOs, kupitia county, kupitia all that. Like now they are targeting in Baringo, wana target pale Chemoe, to Kaborion. And there's a fact. Wakati tumefukuza, wameenda Nasolo Turkana, kwenda kudanganya, what do you call, Professor Lonyangapo. Lonyangapo, you must get this. Lonyangapo, you must be smart. Those people are after the elephants in Nasolot Game Reserve. The bigger, wale wakubwa. Those people are not doing tourism at all. Their work is to sell our animals ikiwa vileiko. Take for example, mambo na rustling. If today, because unapata ng'ombe inaibiwa in Baringo, unapata ng'ombe inaibiwa Turkana, na wanapotea. Wanapotelea wapi? If I say these people sponsors the rustling, and they are the one buying these animals to their ranches, to the bigger ranches, and you cannot access because there are militias, their security who looks like army, and then wachinje pale because also they have their other cows there. Wapeleke, this is talking. Nenda hiba, leta ng'ombe 1,100, ng'ombe 100. I buy, I direct to my ranches. Naenda kuchinja, naenda Saudi Arabia. And then pale mali imetoka, nyinyi mnatoroka. They come now using the counties and the CBOs. Munakuja munasarenda shamba yenyu wa NRT na meza, and you won't get back that land. Samburu wanalia sahi, hawana mashamba. Mali Samburu wamebakishiwa shamba sahi. I need Samburu in the house to tell me the truth. Samburu yeyote yako hapa, mali mmebakishiwa sahi ni area kidogo sana, mali hakuna hata maji, lakini areas with resources, with grass, imene na wakora. Prince William, yes, of course, I'm seeing here. Before the banning of ivory at 2019, listen, because I'm seeing the numbers here. Before the banning of ivory at 2019, 3 weeks to the banning of ivory, there was a meeting in Mountain Kenya Safari Club. My friend, I'm an Eran native, and we are so many in this country to the top Irioti. Pale Mountain Kenya Safari Club, there were 2 West Africa presidents walikuwa kwa hiyo mkutano. The president of Kenya, Uhuru Kenyatta, was also there. The then Minister for Wildlife, Wakungu, was there. And those people wale walipanga hiyo mkutano, Wanajiita the space for giants. Go to the Google them. Google them. Space for giants. Space for giants are people known doing wildlife trade. My friend, autapinga. Ukipinga, they can sponsor a parallel government wakutoi. Space for giants. Wakora ambao wameangaisha wanyama dunia hii walikuwa Mountain Kenya Safari Club some weeks to the banning of ivory ya 2019. And they met with the President Kenyatta and 2 West African presidents. Hata munyamaze, Malema knows. My friend, KWS knows. KWS will soon die. Hao wazungu wanataka kumaliza KWS. And they will finish. Can you imagine? Can you imagine this guy called Ian Gregg of Lewa Downs or Lewa Wildlife Conservancy? The CEO is the board of trustees at KWS headquarters or KWS, Kenya Wildlife Service. Na Uhuru ndio alimpatia. Unampatiaje Ian Gregg, the CEO, akuna rangers karibu 2,500? That is competing interest or conflict of interest. These people will finish KWS. They are now championing to take over all national reserves in Kenya. The Northern Rangeland Trust. And nimeona Balala is another idiot. I want to say that. Balala, my friend, you don't know what you are doing in that department. Unadanganywa na wazungu mpaka lini? KWS inaisha. Kenya Wildlife Service inaisha. Meru National Park will disappear. Saisi it is in the wanataka kuchukua from Tana River mpaka Meru National Park. The other belt, the eastern belt. Sababu, it is almost 20 years KWS hawajaajiriwa. Wale wana ile training field. Training field ya Manyani imekuwa ya rangers ya wazungu, scouts ya wazungu. Training field ya Manyani sio KWS tena. Eti wanaenda kufanya training pale ndio wakuja Laikipia, wakuja watrainiwa na wazungu na kuwa armed to their tooth. And then we say we must praise conservation sector in this country. Where are we as a country? Hawa wazungu wako Laikipia, what are the interest gani wako nayo? They have sponsored MCAs. They have sponsored MPs. They have sponsored governors, even senators in that region. Who even in the, I don't know what they are doing in National Assembly. Wananyamaza tu. Because they can't talk. If they talk, shingo inaenda. How watu wamesponsor conflict for that long? Alafu mnakuja mnatuambia oh insecurity North Rift, oh bunduki ni kubwa kubwa, natembea my friend. Natembea. I have all the screenshot last year I looked for you. RC natembea. This is me. I told you I have a critical information to share with you. What you told me natembea via WhatsApp, ukaniambia saa hizi hakuna kukutana juu ya corona because and I know uliona my profile picture kwa pale ya WhatsApp, uliona tukiwa na Ruto. My friend, this is a professional conservationist. I wanted to feed you information as to why kuna cattle rustling in North Rift, in the northern part of this country. That is not a pure rustling. Wazungu, they are sponsoring. I'm just giving you clear information, my friend. The security apparatus in this country. Be smart. Wazungu sponsors cattle rustling to displace people from a region because they have identified this is a resourceful area. Wanafukuza alafu nauliza tu, can you go and identify these areas? NRT wame take over. Rukos kulikuwa kuna conflict. Captive Conservancy kulikuwa kuna conflict. Everywhere NRT wamechukua kuna conflict. Mbona wanaingia sasile watu wameshatoroka? This is our country, we must speak the truth. Now there is a party and these people will take over this country. Hii wazungu wako hapa, they will take over this country. They are taking the advantage ya kusema wazungu wa Kenya. There is a party which is cooking, which is going on. There is something. There is a party, they want to sponsor a party. There is a party these people want to sponsor. And they can sponsor from MCA to president. And they will take over this country. Colonization comes back. These are people full of money. They are not after anything. They are just after animals in this country. conservation sector will die. Let me take you back. Kenyans, let me take you back. Kuna wakati, the last rhino, that is the Sudan in Olpacheta. Simple question. Sudan never died a natural death. Alidungwa sindano kukufa. Because of reasons I cannot share with you here. Go to Oljoki Conservancy. Oljoki Conservancy is at the other side of Doldol, Karibu Doldol. Oljoki Conservancy in 2012 exported 2 reticulated giraffe to Moscow, and they were given a bear. Can you imagine? Yule bear, ile wanajiita polar bear, ile manyoya. Imetolewa kutoka Russia, iko Oljoki hapa ndio wakuja wawekea maji baridi ndio watu waone. If you go to KWS, we don't have any idea how. Kwani inaendaje? Oljoki gave out our 2 reticulated giraffe in around 2011-2012 to Moscow, and they were given a bear. Yani ilo mnyama ya ukule baridi kwa baridi pale ikuja hapa. Now, can KWS and this state ask Oljoki, how did that bear find its way here? If you go to Olpecheta, unapata chimpanzees. If you ask them, unapata wapi? Eti ile walikuwa trafficked to sijui watu tunachukua pale airport. No, that is a full army, full family of chimpanzees in Olpecheta. Wanaenda pale wanachukua pale Congo kuleta hapa, and they are coming to tell us this ilikuwa trafficked, tukachukua tukarescue kukuja. No, that's a big no business in this country. I'm saying today, I'm not talking anything about Tanga politics and deputy president politics. Roy Williams, go to Oljoki Conservancy and go and pay to see a bear. It is there. Na liletwa after that conservancy gave out 2 reticulated giraffe to Moscow. My friend, we are connected. Malema is not a local guy. I'm connected. I'm an international conservationist. When are we as a country realize this? Mbona inji wanawachilia conservation iwe colonized na watu danganya mpaka saizi? Wasungus wana own conservancies, wanaenda pale wananyang'anya ndovu mtoto alafu anasema ni orphan. Mzungu, we have videos of helicopters chasing after herd of elephants, kufukuza wa mama na kuchukua mtoto, alafu mwisho anasema this is an orphan. How? Mwisho mnaenda pale mnafanya training Reteti, eti mnasema Reteti community, eti Reteti elephant sanctuary in Samburu is a community owned. No, that Reteti is being owned by American. Reteti elephant sanctuary in Samburu is owned by American lady. Alafu unatuambia ni ya community. Ukienda pale unapata watoto karibu 50, kwani wamama ndovu wanawawa kila siku. Hey, hebu tuulizane. A female or mothers ya ndovu wanawawa kila siku ndio unapata kuna orphans. KWS will die if we will not protect the state agency KWS. It will die very, very soon. Wakatudanganya ati elephant rhinos died. No, hakuna rhino alikufa. WWF, and I want to tell you guys, World Wildlife Fund is an organization. It's not a state organization. It is an organization fully funded by game trophy or game hunters or trophy hunters. Yani, World Wildlife Fund is an organization funded by those people killing wildlife. So they normally know what to do. They create a crisis. They created a crisis with the rhinos that we have in Kenya for them to get funding. And I know those animals were not killed. It's myself. Nilikuwa K24. How can you say they were taken to Savo? This Savo they are talking of is being owned by WWF. How can World Wildlife Fund go to Savo, create their own sanctuary, inside Kenya, and say this is a sanctuary for rhinos? How? And these rhinos was very much safe in Nakuru. I think, ladies and gentlemen, we must think beyond the box. This government must tell us the truth. Hii uwanja ndege ikaolewa ni ya nini? Mbona wazungu wana sponsor cattle rustlers? Nauliza tu the Northern Rangeland Trust. How do you acquire land? How do you acquire land? Ile shamba mnachukua, mnasema mu create crisis ni mchukue iwe ya conservancy. I'm talking on my area of concern. I know everything. Wanachukua, wanatuma wakora, wanaenda wanaiba, ng'ombe inaletwa, wananunua wenyewe, wanapeleka kwa ranches yao, wanaichinja, wanauza Saudi Arabia or anywhere else. But mali hao ng'ombe walitoka, watu wametoroka, mwisho wanarudi kufanya nini? Negotiation. You negotiate a land which watu wametoroka, and then you make conservancy. Na watu wameumia. Those people are clever than clever. They are very clever. Wako wachanja sana. But now listen to Matiang'i. Matiang'i must be arrested immediately. Matiang'i must be arrested because juzi wakati alitoa NPR, National Police Reservist, or National Police Reservist, akaenda conservancies. These conservancies in northern part of Kenya wamebadilisha our rangers, wamekuwa National Police Service Rangers. And this is, hii kitu lazima ifanywe investigation, lazima mfanye investigation. This is a very serious thing. These conservancies in northern part of Kenya, the rangers wamebadilishwa sababu walikuwa wanyang'anywa bunduki na hiyo license. Wamewekwa sasa ni kama sasa ni kikosi fulani. Matiang'i must withdraw all the license from these militias guarding, what do you call, conservancies, private conservancies in northern part of this country. Kule ndio risasi inatoka. How wasungu, I want to talk about this majority. Majority, my friend, are not like the Kenya army you have in this country. Eti mtu amepata D+ anaingia army. No, those are professionals, my friend. You will see, you will get in the Johnnies. Let us talk of the Kenya army in northern part of Kenya. We have geologists pale. We have those guys who deals with minerals. Wana fly over the northern part of this country doing prospectors. Wakipata mali minerals siko they map. Wakimap wanakuja na chini. They come and negotiate with that community. Okay, they don't even tell them kuna resources hapa. Wanaambia okay, we've seen this place, it's vast, it's big. Can we utilize, can we put conservation? Nyinyi wase tutawapatia pesa fulani every month. Hiyo ni sasa sababu ni community land, ni community land, right? Tutawapatia pesa every month. Watoto yenyu wale yule kuna kichwa ngumu will be employed and given money, right? Alafu sasa wakichukua, I want to tell anyone, fly over Laikipia, you will see, you will find some place which is extracted. Watu wanatoa minerals, watu wanaendelea kuchimba, that is why Laikipia and the northern part of this country, watu wanataka sababu ya resources. Kuna many minerals wanaendelea kuchimbua. Fly over there, vile wamepartition, very smart. Unaenda unapata kwingine imechimbuliwa, wanachukua resources zetu pale and they are taking direct to Europe. Prince William comes, takes the game trophies. Kuna mzigo, kuna ndege inakuja inatoa lewa, inaweka mzigo, inaweka wanyama. Reticulated giraffe inawekwa ndani. Grave zebra inawekwa ndani. Rothschild giraffe inawekwa ndani. Only found in Kenya, but you can find outside this country. Panda Wakanda Tujala, can you ask me this? Can you answer me this? We have reticulated giraffe only in Kenya. We have creven zebra only in Kenya. And we have Rothschild giraffe only in Kenya. Walichipata aje America. Walichipata aje Europe. Walichipata aje Australia. Walichipata aje Russia. If not hawa sungu ambao wamekuja Kenya na wakapata vibali Kenya hii kuwa citizens or residents. Wanauza wanyama wetu. Na sisi ni wajinga tunaambiwa tufanye conservation. How stupid are we? Balala is sleeping. Balala is selling conservation sector in this country. Balala, you Naji Balala, we know who is advising you. Huyu mzee ambaye ni bwana ya mama ambaye the CEO of the Nature Conservancy ndiye anakuadvise pale Mombasa. The Nature Conservancy gets money from Tusker Trust. The CEO of the Nature Conservancy is getting funding from the Tusker Trust. The Tusker Trust is owned by Prince William. Sasa ulo mzee akikuadvise vile conservation sector inafaa ufanye kwa hii Kenya, you will kill conservation sector in this country. You want to privatize our national reserves for why? You want to kill our national heritage, why? Meru National Park inaenda. Kenyans, let me tell you, kama mnafikiri Malema naongea uongo, mchunguze. Meru National Park area yote ya kuteremuka from mpaka Tana River inaenda na wazungu. Eti mtu ana lease wanyama. How can you lease the national how can you lease? How can you lease? How can you lease? You know, how can you lease national heritage without consulting Kenyans? Alafu mnatuambia you must write ati sijui kuna portal sijui you must go and submit your how? Kenyans wameenda siasa, they don't understand conservation sector in this country. Ukienda KWS management wote ni wazungu and they own their own conservancies. Where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Meru National Park will go to mzungu. Wanataka kulease mpaka Tana River yote inaenda. Ile inafuata ndio nyingine. National Reserve inaenda. And these guys, listen. NRT now want to take over the other side. Waki take over, and if you see NRT taking the place, hiyo ni conflict. Sasa wakichukua mpaka Savo, hiyo ni conflict. Wakiingia Amboseli, sasa Kenya imeisha. And they are now planning to sponsor a party. There is a party which is cooking on in the northern part of this country. Kuna chama. And that awase wata sponsor. Tomo Lelemba, the CEO Northern Rangeland Trust. You must speak the truth. You must tell us. You must defend. If you feel unaona Malema anaongea, call us, call me everywhere. Usitafuta shingo yangu tu. Call me everywhere. I know you people are dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. I know. Hii watu wa Laikipia, it is a small United Kingdom. Mwanajeshi bwana amesomea geologist, anakuja kufanya training na mtu wa KDF amepata D+, wanaingia msituni, ule anafanya research yake, huyu ajui ni nini, and they have taken over our resources. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindly wachana siasa mingi, concentrate on the conservation sector of our country. Conservation sector in our country itaisha. Lonyangapo, wachana na upusi my friend. Wachana na upusi my friend. Usiuze national reserve. Hao wazungu watachukua. And they will, wakichukua tu namna hii. I know walikudanganya na ndege ya yellow, akakutembeza ukafika olewa namna hii, ukaambia lala pale, ukakula mzuri, ukitaka namna hii. And I want to give credit to Nanok. You're brilliant. You're brilliant. Walikuja kwako. Walikuja na Land Cruisers kuja kukudanganya. But ukawa mwerefu my friend. Thanks. Congratulations. Wangechukua talo. Wangechukua resources. So now hao watu they own around I think around 20 million something here hectares of land. Actually quarter of Kenya. Around 16 now they are going to 20 million. 20 million hectares of land. So they own quarter of Kenya. They are now owning quarter of Kenya. Quarter of Kenya. quarter of Kenya. Sasa wanataka wapitie Meru mpaka Tana River, wakuja Savo, wakuja Amboseli, waingie Masai Mara. Kenya is gone. That is the much I have. Natembea kaa smart. Hakuna vile ukishika Camgate ni bure. Ukishika hii chama mwingine umeshika ni bure. Hakuna kitu utapata kwa hawa. Go to the core. Go to the core. To the core. Wale wakora wenyewe wako Laikipia. UK, United Kingdom ndogo ni UK my friend. Wako na satellite, wako na kila kitu, wako ni serikali. Hao watu watolewe pale, kama ni machoni waende wafanye training kwingine ama wakwende. Thank you guys.